The film Hoat 2024 portrays the bitter struggle of a housewife who fights to hold on to her marriage, even as she is forced to face her husband's infidelity. At the beginning of the story, viewers are introduced to Romina, a young woman living with her mother. She has just given birth to a baby, whom she carries with her everywhere. Her husband, Lando, works as a security guard, but lately, Lando has been spending less and less time at home. His excuse is always overtime shifts. Yet, in truth, he spends most of his days outside for unclear reasons. Romina's mother has repeatedly advised her to leave Lando if his love has truly faded. But Romina is stubborn. For her, marriage is something worth fighting for, especially since there is a child who deserves to grow up with both parents. Reality, however, is far more painful. One night, while pretending to go to work, Lando actually stops by a friend's house. There, he secretly meets another woman who has been his mistress. They continued their affair behind Romina's back. Unluckily, one of Lando's friends, Marco, finds out about the betrayal. The next morning, as if nothing had happened, Lando comes home for breakfast with his family. He bids farewell to Romina, rejects her desire for intimacy, and rushes out again, claiming work is calling. After he leaves, Marco drives Romina and her mother to church, since Romina's baby has a fever and they are seeking help. At church, a senior member suggests they visit a local healer known for curing illnesses. While treating the baby, the healer tells them that many young women have recently been coming to him to request love potions. This sparks an idea in Romina's mind. What if she uses such a potion to win her husband back? Her mother strongly objects, but Romina, desperate and hopeless, decides to go through with it. She brings Lando's personal belongings, including their wedding photo, to the healer as ingredients for the potion. The healer agrees, handing her the concoction with a warning. It must be consumed while she is with her husband. That night, Romina follows the instructions. She drinks the potion before being intimate with Lando. Yet the result is disappointing. Instead of becoming more affectionate, Lando remains distant. Ironically, Marco, who secretly harbors feelings for Romina, begins to feel the potion's effects. Unwilling to give up, Romina visits the healer once again. This time, she demands a stronger potion. At first, the healer refuses, worried about its dangerous side effects. But after being paid generously, he relents. The new potion is not only meant to attract love, but also to inflict unbearable pain on Sook, Lando's mistress. Romina secretly steals some of Sook's belongings and hands them to the healer. That same night, she uses the potion again. This time, it appears to work. Lando suddenly feels overheated, restless, and uncomfortable, forcing him to leave Romina in the middle of the night. In reality, he rushes to Sook's house, where she, too, is writhing in pain from the potion's effect. Things spiral further out of control. Overuse of the potions begins to backfire on Romina herself. She suffers from dizziness, hallucinations, and eventually loses control of her mind. In desperation, she returns to the healer for help. The healer and his son take her to a river believed to cleanse evil spirits. Romina is told to bathe there, but, in her delusional state, she mistakes the healer's son for Lando. Her hallucinations drive her into an intimate encounter with him. Once she regains her senses, Romina is horrified and breaks down in tears, realizing how far she has fallen. In the climax, Marco helps Romina confront Sook at her home. Romina catches Lando and Sook together. An argument erupts, but unexpectedly, the situation devolves into an even more chaotic and destructive entanglement between the three of them. That night, Romina finally accepts what her mother had been saying all along. There is no point in clinging to a husband who no longer loves her. Though painful, she decides to leave Lando for good, choosing freedom and safety for herself and a child over endless heartbreak. Thus ends the story of Hoat 2024, a drama that reveals how betrayal can push someone into dangerous paths, yet ultimately shows that letting go is sometimes the only way to heal.